Hello, I'm Caleb Johnson. I created the film The Wrong Crew for my ACE Media Studies project. This is my creative critical reflection, question number 4. Today I will be discussing the impact and usage of technology on my film. Although I filmed my film on my iPhone 12 and it was low budget and there was a lot of hills I had to climb, I still used technology throughout my entire project, no matter how low budget it was. And I still bought some technology to make my film a little better. I used lighting elements, so when I was lighting the room in particular shots, I used smart bulbs that I picked up at my local Dollar Tree, and those smart bulbs made my film lighting so much better in particular shots, and it was great. Also, on the software side of things, I used Premiere Pro for the first time, and that was quite the change from video editors that I was used to. It was terrifying to get into, and it was quite the learning curve, but I'm so happy I chose Premiere Pro. I think it made my film so much better than if I would have chose like CapCut or a smaller, less sophisticated editing service like CapCut. I also edited my audio with Audacity. I don't know if that's as widely accredited, but I feel as though it did the job for me, and it was a great usage throughout the filmmaking process. Technology was crucial, especially on the software side of things, because if I would have used a lower budget, or not lower budget, a lower end editing service, the film would have been a quarter of what it was, or what I made, because I don't think that the ceiling is anywhere near as high, even though it's easier to use maybe CapCut or a smaller service like that, or VN even. But I think that using Premiere Pro and Audacity to compress my audio and cut it up the right way I needed to and use the right transitions was the best thing I could possibly do for my film. For research purposes, I consistently used other short films. This is, the online aspect. I went on YouTube and I looked at short films. I looked at low budget short films, guides. Using the internet made my filmmaking process so much easier, rather than, wasting all my time trying to figure out myself, or textbooks. Or technology has really changed the filmmaking process. I can't imagine years and years ago just throwing stuff together without any references. So you had references, but I had access to hundreds of short films at any moment of the day, and that was the best thing that I could have. Overall, implementing technology in my film throughout the entire production process made my film so much better, created such a higher ceiling, and made it something that I could be proud of, rather than maybe something I would have been disappointed in. And I'm really happy that I took the time to use technology as much as I could and learn how to use new technology, rather than just taking the lazy way out and having a film that I wasn't as proud of. Thank you for listening to my CCR, and that is how much technology impacted and was used throughout my entire filmmaking process.